if you understand the value of writing content specifically for your website that will be able to attract majority of clients from search engines, for example Google, then this video is for you. We all know that writing is an art, okay? And majority of us, we don't have that art. There's an art of writing articles for your website or any other website, but now optimizing it so that you're able to even attract your ideal clientele from search engines. SEO in general, what I mean is search engine optimization. Yeah, so let's talk about it a bit. If we don't have the skill of writing, what options do you have? The options that you have is to hire a copywriter or somebody who is very experienced in using words to capture clients emotionally, and they're able to even help you sell your product or services. Yeah, but you know, we live in a digital world, and there are probably you of course, hiring this kind of people is very expensive. What if there was a cheaper way to go about it? What if there was a cheaper way to write articles for your website without spending any cash? Okay, and that's what the whole of this video is all about. All right, so for the past 1 year, I've been trying to use AI to write my blogs. I used to have a writer who used to write for me articles, but with time it became a bit expensive. So I've been really trying my best to see how I can do it myself. So through trial and error here and there, I've been able to compile a few prompts so that it can help me write articles that used to take probably 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I can only just take like 4 hours to write very optimized articles that actually rank so well on Google search. And that's what this video is all about. So just stay tuned, watch the video from start to finish, and then if you're interested, I'll leave a link down below for you to access the prompts that I have. They're available at a very small fee, so if you need it, just watch through to the end. You know, doing blogging is like my bread and butter. That's how I get clients. So I had to find a way of surviving so that I can keep doing articles as much as I can. Okay, yeah. So with time, I was able to compile a few blogging prompts that really helps me with my workflow. Okay, so this is a prompt that I normally use. I've been using it for the whole of this 2024, improving it over and over. Nigeria failed, by the way. It really works. It works like magic. Okay, yeah. So I just want us to go through how this thing works. Okay, I want to do a live demonstration of how to do it, and then from here I'll even share with you these prompts. You can be using it in doing your articles. Okay, yeah. So this is it. How it works. Step 1. Okay, we have to create an outline. That is the whole basis of doing blogging or writing. You have to do an article. You have to plan exactly what is going to be entailed in the article, of course. So we are going to be using either ChatGPT, Cloud, or Gemini to help us to structure our outline. You get my point? So mi nilifanya ma research zangu na nika realize apparently when it comes to article writing kuna kuanga na structures and things of the sort. I was just doing my research and I found this is the best way. So we just prompt the AI to use this one, this reflection strategy with React generate. Okay, usijali about, I don't have to give you definitions of exactly why I did, but this method works. Okay, so essentially what you do is unakuja tu hapa, you just plug in the title of your article, unaeka hapo, kuna hiyo part hapo na pia hapa topic. That's it. okay, and then unakopi sasa hii prompt unaweka wapi, kwa nini, kwa any ChatGPT platform, and then inakufanyia nini, which we are going to do pamoja. Okay, now the second thing, so for me I do a mix up of this AI platforms, because sometimes unaweza tumia Gemini ikufail ama ikupe nini, it gives you very shallow content, and to survive in this game of ours we need to be very comprehensive. Yeah, so initially how I used to do it is I use ChatGPT to generate my outline, and then from there, once the outline is ready, I now go to Gemini and give it a task. So your first task is to go through the provided outline below. So neka title of the article. Keep in mind the target keyword is this. We are trying to rank for, so include it in various nini. So essentially what is happening, you are given the outline. Okay, so I'm going to take this outline niweke kwa Gemini. Okay, Gemini will help me now to do what, to optimize the outline so that ikuwe na keywords inside, which is very important, because that's how we attract clients to our blog in the first place. Umeelewa? Yeah, so I take the raw outline, give Gemini instructions, and then inanisaidia sasa kuinsert these target keywords into the specific headings, whether it's heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, throughout the article outline. All right, ukifanya hiyo part, that is step 2, it is done, unamalizana na hiyo story. Now going now to the third step. Okay, before we even tell ChatGPT ama Gemini to write our article, what I normally do is I normally prepare it. It's at the end of the day, it's an AI platform. Okay, and essentially it is your helper. So for it to help you need to train it to do something. Okay, so this step 3 here is to make the AI tool understand what SEO is. Okay, so I did my own description, nikaeleza everything about SEO, what is supposed to be done, what is supposed to, unaelewa hizi vitu zote, hizi instructions, you see hizi vitu zote. Okay, and what happens hapa mwisho naiuliza, have you understood what I mean when I say this is what SEO is about? Unaona? And of course what happens, uzuri wa AI is they really process data faster. Unakwambia yes, I've gone through your description about SEO, I've understood. Okay, now on to the next step. What I normally do is now step 4. What I do is I normally specify the number of words, because I've come to realize that majority of these SEO platforms, if you're not specific, wanaweza kupea a brief which is not going to work for you. So for me, I normally aim at around 3,000 words. So naiambianga, when writing, I want you to aim for 3,000 words. Do you understand? Yes or no? So of course itakami kwambia yes, I understand. And that's when you're done with step number 4. Now step number 5, I tell Gemini now, okay, using the outline generated. So nakumbuka we had a raw outline from ChatGPT, we put it on Gemini for refinement, ikakuja ikiwa na keywords. Now we are telling Gemini, using the outline generated, write an in-depth, comprehensive and informative blog post. Remember to include long paragraphs with in-depth knowledge on each outline. Include useful, deep knowledge of blog post topic. Always include list, facts, tables, charts, bolded words, case studies, quotes, data when applicable. Also write in markdown format. Also write in simple, easy to read style. Also write each section individually. Start with the first section and I will tell you when to move on. Okay, then also I recommend it, keep in mind the target keyword is this, so include this keyword and variation in the keyword of the keyword in the H1, H2 and H3 tags and naturally throughout the article. Umeelewa? Yeah, so hapo like ukifanya tu even then you do the pasting, what Gemini does, inakuandikia the first introduction of the article. Okay, and what you're supposed to do is just you are going through every section. Ukiona iko sawa, you just type continue. Naona. Now what does it do? Inaendelea all the way until to completion. Okay, so there's another silikwambia naenda nikirefine kitu. So step number 6, eventually you will have your article ready. Okay, but something I came to realize, shida inakuanga, remember this article inaandikwa in sections. Introduction, this section, but at the end of the day you also want to copy it now and paste it on your website. Okay, so copying this section one by one is a bit tedious. So jana I actually refined this step na nika come up na a better way of doing it. Okay, so nilikuwa nataka kuonesha this jana, yeah. Just a second ni kuangalilia hiyo kitu nikwambie. This is the article nilikuwa naandika nayo. Umeelewa? So ukikuja hapa chini, after nimalize, this is something I did. Nilikuwa nimeandika, can you compile everything written on this doc? Unfortunately the AI model, I cannot directly create a doc. Nilikuwa najaribu kuinstruct compile everything we written and put in a document, which is not possible. But they were saying that, however, I can provide you with the complete article content in plain text. You can then copy and paste the content into a new document. Okay, so the next step here should be, once the article is ready, we need to tell Gemini or any other need that you need, tell Gemini to provide the complete article. Okay, so hii ndio inafaa kuwa the next prompt. Chani refine vizuri, and then now we are going to do it practically. So this is how you can define our con. Provide me with the complete article content in plain text so that I can copy and paste. So that I can copy and paste into a new Google document. So we are good to go. So now let's put this prompt into practice so that it can help you now maybe refine your process when you're doing articles, and more especially because initially I realized writing the article is not hard, by the way. Incorporating now the keyword within the article is the hardest process ever. Even when you're doing it manually, you'll get tired at the process, or even feel like you're actually forcing. So let me use this opportunity, because my next article was, I wanted to talk about Shopify. Okay, and the main title was, what is Shopify in Kenya and how does it work? So with this article, it is very easy. It's very easy to actually use it. Okay, let me just show you. Let's say you have an article idea. Ukona idea article. Okay, this is how you're going to be coming and using it. You come to edit, and then you click here find and replace. Okay, so hapa unaulizwa what do you want to find. So what we want to do, we want to find this title of the article, and then replace it now with the name of your article, how to hire. So I'll just come here, ni copy hii, unaona hii hapa, probably the previous article that I wrote, naeka hapo. Okay, so you may find inaniambia yote, then I want you to replace it with this, and then I click replace all. I want you to see what happens. So una click replace all. No. So automatically within the whole prompt, the prompt remains the same. The only thing that changes is the article of your nini, the article that you're going to write. Hiyo ndio inabaki. So we've changed the article title, but remember also the same thing has nini, iko na keywords. Keywords pia lazima zibadilishwe. Unaona kama hapa, keep in mind the target keyword is Shopify in Kenya, so you also need to change this. So I'll just copy this, and then nikuje hapa, we need to find what, this thing here, Shopify in Kenya. Anywhere kuna keyword ya Shopify in Kenya, we change to the target keyword that you want, marketing consultant in Kenya, and then click replace all. So ukiangalia, the article is now ready for production. It's just me copy pasting and putting in the nini AI platform for now content generation. Umeelewa? I hope from there you've understood how to use these prompts that nimekuwekea hapa. Okay, now let's now get to doing now the article nini production. So for us to do that, let me just return back to my original keyword, so that tukwe set. Okay, so we have the keyword, what is Shopify in Kenya, and how does it work. Kila kitu iko set. Now wacha tuanze saa one by one. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just come here, step 1, copy this first step the way it is, copy it the way it is like this, copy it, and then I'll come to, I can even decide wacha for now, as much as I wrote ChatGPT, it could be any, it could be Gemini, it could be Cloud. Okay, any of this, you're good to go. So unakuja hapa, then una paste to nini yako request, and then you do submit, and then of course ChatGPT inafanya mambo yake. Okay, so inanitengenezea the whole outline, as you can see. What is Shopify presence in Kenya, benefits of using Shopify, scalability, key features of Shopify, online creation, and everything. All right, yeah, so maybe I'm satisfied, I can continue, but maybe I'm just curious, if I did the same on ChatGPT ingenipea outline nakaaje. So I'll just come here, then you paste like this, tuone vile ChatGPT inaweza. We can also do the same thing kwa Cloud. Nakuja hapo na paste, chapa enter, then we just do a comparison and see probably which one makes sense. Unaona? So the beauty about the first prompt, what it does is it plans and predicts fast, and then gives a raw outline, as you can see. Okay, after that ina correct the nini cha utaona tu, unaona kai inaendelea tu. Let's see, chaendelea features. Seems like ChatGPT is giving more details as compared to what Gemini is doing. You see what I was saying? Why you need all the three nini, you need all the three AI platforms. So the outlines are ready. I want us to go through one by one and compare and see which one is a bit more comprehensive. So based on my observation, I've realized that ChatGPT is very shallow, because unaona inakupea content kiasi sana, benefits of Shopify, scalability, key features, and blah blah blah, getting started with Shopify, challenges and consideration. competition. That's it. No. Now if we go to ChatGPT, it gives you a very comprehensive, as you can see, nakwambia what is the introduction, why Shopify is relevant for Kenyan businesses, benefits of using Shopify in Kenya. As you can see, it's very specific. It gives you more details how Shopify works in Kenya. So you can there's a step-by-step guide of setting up Shopify, choosing the domain name, okay, managing and fulfilling orders, the pricing itself imeonesha, features, you see, challenges of using Shopify in Kenya. You see how comprehensive it is, Shopify and other e-commerce platforms. And then success stories, as you can see here. And I really like ChatGPT when it comes to doing outlines. They are very comprehensive, and that's why even in this prompt of mine, I still really vouch for ChatGPT when doing outlines. Let's look at Cloud. Tuone nini imefanya. As you can see, so imetengeneza introduction, as you can see, a brief overview of commerce in Kenya, what is Shopify, global presence, understanding Shopify in Kenyan context, how Shopify works in Kenya, availability, available payment gateways, okay, step-by-step challenges, consideration. Yeah, so I also like Cloud. They are very comprehensive, though sometimes from my understanding as zingine, Cloud goes beyond what it's supposed to do. Like it's sometimes when it writes articles, you can feel it's like you're writing a research paper. Okay, so Cloud is good, but I still prefer ChatGPT because they go straight to the point and come up with exactly what you're looking for. So in this case, we'll use the outline provided by ChatGPT. Okay, yeah, so what I'm gonna do is like this. Let me copy all this full outline the way it is. Wacha ni copy the way it is until hapa conclusion. Copy it. Then let's go back to our article here. Ona here. And then now we go to step number 2. So as you can see hapa, we want to use the outline, the raw outline provided by ChatGPT now, to give it to Gemini so that it can refine it and also help us in adding keywords where it's supposed to be. No. So what I'll do, I'll just come here and paste the full outline, the raw outline vile nimepewa na ChatGPT. Okay, so from there I'll just do this. I'll copy this, prompt instructions plus the raw outline. Then what I'll do, I'll just go back to Gemini na nikuje tu hapa kwa nia yangu ni paste, and then do what? Hit the submit button. Okay, acha tuone ni itafanya. So it is improving the outline and also adding the targeted keywords where necessary. Acha tuone. Why choose Shopify for the Kenyan business, how Shopify works, a step-by-step guide. Nice, I like the way it is. So ukiangalia in terms of keywords already, you've already achieved, you've gone a milestone already when it comes to doing keywords. No, the keyword I can see is all over. You see Shopify in Kenya, Mona, Shopify in Kenya, kila kitu iko sawa. Good. Now step number 2 is done. Now let's head over to the next step, which is now we want to now educate Gemini. So what I told you is ChatGPT is so good at doing outlines, but when it comes now to doing the articles, I prefer Gemini because Gemini is Google based and it normally utilizes Google search data to bring you the most recent content there is. Okay, that's why I use. So Gemini is not good at outlines, but when it comes to doing articles, it's very good. Okay, that's why I utilize Gemini to do the writing. So the next thing I'll do is just come here, copy this prompt to help Gemini understand what SEO is. So I'll just come here, paste it here, and press enter. And as you can see, it is going through the prompt and telling me that it understands SEO. Okay, so that bit is done. Now let's quickly move now to the next step, which is step number 4. We want to tell it to aim for 3,000 words. So it's supposed to say either yes or no. It understand. Yes, I understand. I will aim to write the article, what is Shopify in Kenya, how does it work, to be at least 3,000 words longer. Now that is done. Now let's move on to the step number 5, okay, where we now tell ChatGPT to start writing for us our article. So I'll just come here, paste these instructions, and click send. Okay, na hivyo tu inaanza kuandika article naturally the way it's supposed to do. Okay, and the beauty of it pia inaenda as much as even giving you graphs, you know, and data ya kila kitu. As you can see, inakutengenezea pia tables, you know. This is very good. This is very good. This is very, very good. Shopify plans, you know, M-Pesa integration, how it works, adding products, managing blah blah blah. Okay, so it's all about me just clicking. I'll just say continue. Imemaliza the first section, so I'll just press continue. Continue. Inaendelea. Shopify pricing. As you can see, it's giving me the pricing the way it's supposed to be. Okay, it is writing the full article the way it's supposed to be, how it was instructed. Success stories of Shopify store, how to maximize Shopify potential, optimizing and conclude Shopify worth in Kenyan entrepreneurs. Yes, so let me just confirm. Using SEO, I want to confirm if we've managed to finish the full article how it's supposed to be. And how I'm gonna do it is just come here. It had written the full scalability, creating online store. Here's the improved challenges, success stories, how to maximize Shopify's potential in Kenya. Oh yeah, so as you can see, yeah, tumemaliza the article. The article is done because this is the last title, subheading. Okay, so now you realize that we've been writing in sections. So sometimes the article might be so long for you to keep copying over and over again. So for me, how I normally do it, I can just combine sections by now going through to the next step, which is tell Gemini to provide the complete article. Provide me with the complete article content in plain text so that I can copy paste the content into a new Google Doc. So I'll just come here on Gemini na niambie i-combine sasa vizuri. So enter, let's see what happens. Yeah, so ndio inafanya kazi yake. It is compiling now the full article the way it's supposed to be, so that it's easier for me now to do what, just copy everything. Nice. Now I have the full article. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just go straight to my website and now paste this article the way it is. All right, yeah. So at the back end of my website, I'll just go to post, as you can see here, and just add new post. Good, so we are here. So I'll just come here, and what I'll do is this. I'll just come here and just copy everything that is written already like this. Sorry about that. This is the full article. So I'll just come right here and just paste everything that has been written straight to my WordPress website. Then I'll copy this title here and put it here. Okay, like this. And then I'll start optimizing now for the keyword. So I'll just copy this Shopify in Kenya and add on my rank math like this. Publish first. Okay, let me just give it a category, publish first, and then I'll start doing the optimization one by one. All right, things like because now if you look at this, I need to just work on this focus keyword and maybe other things that are necessary. Something I want to tell you about the content list. Sometimes when you're writing an article, you see I instructed Gemini to write for me 3,000 words, but it ended up writing 1,234 words. Don't panic about this. Sometimes there's no enough content, and if you force it to do it, it will give you some generic content that you won't be happy with. At least just be satisfied exactly with what they give you as you go. So I'm hoping this whole tutorial will help you. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just share. All you need is just to grab this prompt AI and you'll be good to go. That's it. In case of anything, just feel free to reach out and let me know if you might need any other further help with article writing which is optimized for SEO.